Lord, I hope so. Why do I look so saturated? This is not a problem in my previous streams. Oh no, we fixed it. We fixed it. It's fixed. It's fixed. We're fixed. I don't know what happened, but I changed some settings around and we're good. We're good. Dang. I don't know why that happened. Oh well. I'm glad it's fixed. Glad it's fixed. Alright, well. Welcome back, peoples. I'm back. I'm back. I don't know why I was like saturated. I looked whiter than I normally do. Oh well. Of course, I have to be scuffed. Hi, what was the issue? I don't necessarily know. What does it mean to be saturated? It means that all the colors were like way too bright. Way too bright. They weren't, if you like if you look at like the past VOD and compare it to this one, I look 10 times less white. And I don't even mean white in like a, you know, I clearly am very white, but like you could barely see the colors. I literally was so washed out. But, yeah, I don't know why YouTube chat isn't working either. I think, you know, RIP. YouTube chat, please. YouTube chat. I don't know why that was. Problem after problem. Yeah. Just my freaking luck. I expect it at this point. I expect it. I can... I have to fix so many things. I haven't seen a Riri slow stream without a tech issue. Yeah. Yeah. What? Why not? Okay, we connected to YouTube. YouTube's working now. YouTube is working now. Rearing my head out for now, but I might be back later, so talk to you later and stay a while at the same time. Having a great stream. You can't choose one. You have to do all three. Alright. Toodaloo, fake nerd. And now that he's gone, we should do that tier list. Just to tick him off. Just to tick him off. Just to tick him off, we should do the tier list now. Alright. I'm looking up a good tier list for us to do. Jerk. Yeah. Whips. Whips. What's he gonna know? What should I tier? I'm looking at all the categories. Hey Ohio, Corey. Hey Ohio, how are you today? How are you? How are you? We're trying to look for tier lists right now, but I just don't know which one to do. There's... Netflix tier list. There's Roblox game tier list. There's SpongeBob tier list. There's video game tier list. Let's do maybe a video game. I just don't know so many video games. I just don't know all that many. A rip. I don't know really because I don't know really because today there was a thunderstorm. Oh no. Are you all good? Is everything flooded? I hate flooding. I hate flooding. Ooh. I just don't know what the tier. Natural disaster tier list? Actually, that sounds fun. We can do that. I just got an ad that was really loud. I just got an ad that was so loud. Oh yeah. My cherry tree was taken out of the soil. Oh no, did you fix it? Natural disasters ranking. This sounds grand. I've lived through many natural disasters in my life, so let's see which one I think is the worst. Because I've lived through many. I've lived through many. Alright. That's good. Okay. Alright. We're gonna switch over now. Oh. You can still see way too much. Ah! Whoopsie. Here we go. We're gonna do this now.
Worry111234 just redeemed posture check.
What? Alright, my posture is checked. Okay. Okay. So. Bros. Alright. Drought. This disaster is too weak for me. Droughts suck, but we can all survive the drought. We can all survive a drought. Before starting. Sinkhole. Okay. My thing about sinkholes is like, is my house gonna get sinkholed? Because if my house gets sinkholed, I might have a problem. But if we're simply just talking about like... Oh yeah, you can go send it in photos. Just don't dox yourself, King. But if it's like sinkholing my house, yeah, I have an issue. But if it's like sinkholing just somewhere random, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, this chancer... If it's doing what the picture is doing, I have like a 5% chance of surviving that. If I'm like in the, which natural disaster would you marry? I don't know. What? I have no idea. Windstorm. Oh, this disaster is... Well, okay. This disaster is easy. I could survive. I agree with that. Windstorms can be pretty bad, though. Windstorms can be pretty rough. But I could definitely survive it. Avalanche. This disaster is kind of bad. I won't be surviving in rare chances. I feel like that's an avalanche. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Like, an avalanche, like... You know, those are kind of scary. But I feel like as long as you're not stupid, and plus my house isn't on a mountain, I would be chilling. I would be chilling. Sandstorm, weak. They just suck, you know? As long as you're staying inside, a sandstorm is not gonna hurt you. Thunderstorms, weak. Thunderstorms do nothing. Sorry, Corey, I know you just went through a thunderstorm, but... I've lived through so many... I have a thunderstorm every day. I have tropical storms every day. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. If a thunderstorm comes through, I'm chill. I'm chill. I've lived through one probably every day of my life. Hailstorm. If I'm driving, they're bad. But, you know, it's kind of bad. I won't be surviving in rare chances. And the rare chances only if I'm driving, I won't be surviving. But in my house, I should be chilling. In my house, I should be chilling. See my garden photo. Oh. Yeah. I unfortunately go through these, like, every day, so I understand the trees going down. I had a tree fall in my house once. It kind of sucks. It is rough. It is rough. I'm so sorry about your tree, Koi. I hope that it's a fixable issue. It looks like the roots are still connected. I thought you tiny short... Thought you were joking, though. Nah. I'm never joking. I'm never joking. Dust storm, weak. Tornado, alright. This disaster is... Oh, it kind of depends, alright? These can range... Like, tornadoes range so crazily. Like, if you're getting, like, a chill tornado and you get the warning, you're chilling. In rare chances, I would die. But the thing is that they're rare. But I feel like they need to be, like, in between yellow, orange, and orange. There needs to be, like, a more orangey yellow. I don't know how to fix it, neither my parents. Oh, you might need to get a garden there. Well, at least it's a crappy one. I was asking for a candy one, so it's okay. Okay. If that makes you feel better. She's evil, man, I'm telling you. I'm playful, there's a difference. I don't know where I'd put tornadoes. Tornadoes are like... They can be really bad, but they can be pretty chill. I'm gonna put them bad because I know people who went through really bad ones, and I feel bad. I know I'm trying to cope. Snowstorm. This disaster is easy. I could survive. You know? As long as I have food, I'm chilling. If I have food in my house, I'm chilling in a snowstorm. My house is strong. Flood? Ugh. It depends. This disaster is kind of bad. I've went through many floods in my life, and I'm not even talking like... I'm talking like horrendous floods. I'm not like saying hee hee ha ha my street is flooded. Like no, like water coming into the garage. I've had people lose their houses to floods. I've had some crazy floods. I've had people with like 2-story houses. Literally you can only see the tip of their roof type floods. But 90% of the time they're not like that. And you could survive. You could survive these. These are very survivable. You just leave your house before that happens. If you have no coffee and no food, which natural disaster is the best to have and which is the worst to have? Oh, if you have no coffee and no food. Do I have water? Anyways, I was just checking in case you weren't joking, which you weren't, so I'm gonna head out again. And I've seen some floods, but none that bad, geez, yeah. Hurricane. I've survived hurricanes, but they suck. They do suck. Hurricanes do suck, but I've survived quite a few. Though they are very depressing. They are very sad. It's very sad to see so many people die. It's very sad to see so many people lose their houses. It's sad to see all the trees in the road. It's sad to see all the flooding. It's sad to see like people like barely surviving, you know, and having to deliver gas after a hurricane is crazy. Yo, what's good? Hey, Ohio, Michael, how are you today? Hey, Ohio, how are you? How are you? But yeah, hurricanes are pretty chill 90% of the time. Again, I've survived many hurricanes. They're kind of chill. But they are very sad. It's more the devastation afterwards. Oh my gosh, my sister had a horrible hurricane hit her house. Lost all her photos. She was depressed for months. That was really hard to watch. Poor Sister Snow. Forest fires. Oh. I could definitely survive a forest fire. I've been through them. And my brother has been through them. Well, sorry. I haven't been through them. My brother has been through them. But I don't know. I'm amazing. I'm his buddy Josh. Oh, I'm an aerial firefighter dispatcher. That's sick, dude. That's sick. So would you be the person in a forest fire who's like in the helicopter? And like you're the one like doing all like the helicopter like water hose stuff? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Your brother survived a forest fire. Yeah, they happen all the time. I don't think you guys understand how common forest fires are. Like, normally they start in, like, a different place, and then they start spreading to where your house is. So yeah, it did spread to his house, but he was able to leave in time. You know? Like, these things have a lot of ample time. No, I set the crews where they need to go. That's still pretty cool. That's still pretty cool. Forest fires... I'm sure our aerial firefighter here could tell us that forest fires 90% of the time don't actually start where residents are. They just spread to where residents are. They spread to where residents are. So residents, a lot of the time, do get ample time to leave their house. So you'd be able to survive. You might lose your house, but you get pretty ample timing whenever it comes to these things. Usually. Depending how high wind speeds are. Volcano? I don't think I'd survive a volcano. Nope. Nope. I'm not surviving a volcano. I'm just not. Like, how long? Like, 30 minutes? Alright, right now I'm from Montana. We're dealing with 2 wildfires and they're small ones, but with the wind speed picking up tomorrow, it could get dangerous. Yeah. Also, insurance pays for fire damage and stuff. It depends. A lot of the time, whenever there's really bad natural disasters, for whatever reason, insurance companies drop fire relief. I don't know why, but yes, there is a lot of insurances. There's a lot of hurricane insurance. There's a lot of fire damage insurance. There's a lot of things. But yeah, not 30 minutes. You can get up to like hours. You have to understand, like, the fires in California, they lasted days. Like, people didn't get their house burnt down for days. You have to understand. To leave during forest fires, it depends how quick, how far you are. I think forest fires, it kind of depends how far you are from the initial fire. But you get time. You can get days. Like, I remember my brother had to evacuate. He had like 4 days to evacuate because the fire was just slowly spreading everywhere. Because, like, it spread like miles upon miles upon miles. But he had 4 days to evacuate because, like, miles upon miles upon miles it had to travel. Hold on, I need to sneeze. Achoo! 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 So yeah. Also depends how dry it is, wind speeds. If the wind speed's really high, you get less time. Oh, that makes sense. I used to know someone from California. It's super hot there right now. Yeah, it is. It is. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Arctic Rival. Hey, Ohio. How are you today? How are you today? Earthquake. I've survived an earthquake, but I feel like if an earthquake is bad, I'm not surviving that. But if it's chill, it's chill. I survived one in Mexico. They were kind of chill. That was a very low level one. Yeah, I was the aerial dispatcher on those fires. I worked for a company known as Neptune Aviation. Ooh, that's really cool. That's very, very cool. Just quietly watching this tier list. Oh, okay, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. I think it's very cool that you were the aerial dispatcher on those fires. But those fires were crazy. Tsunami? I'm not surviving a tsunami. I'm not surviving a tsunami. What is this supposed to be? A blizzard? I'd survive a blizzard. They can be bad, though. But this disaster is kind of bad. I won't be surviving in rare chances. That's how I feel. As long as I'm in my house, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I like how the first few images are cartoon disaster pics and the last few are realistic. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize that. That is true. You got a good eye, man. You got a good eye. Hi, Riri. Can't see YouTube chat right now, sadly. Oh, no. Why does it keep disconnecting? No, you can still see them. L. You can still see YouTube chats. What are you going on about? Yeah, it's working just fine. El Bozo. Alright. Asteroid. I'm not surviving an asteroid. What is this? Another drought? I don't know what this is. I don't know what disaster that is. Do you guys know what disaster that is? Oh yeah, those California wildfires, I tried to keep an eye on them from home, but it wasn't easy for me to work. Yeah. They were scary. Oh yeah, chat's super delayed. Interesting. I wonder why. I wonder why. Hold on, let me check settings. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hold on, I'm trying to see who followed me. Who is it? Oh, I can't see it. Oh no, I couldn't see the name. I'm so sorry. Who just followed? I couldn't see the name. I was looking at my YouTube settings and I missed it. Oh no. Oh no. Conton, I think. Thank you, Conton. Thank you so much for the follow. Hey, Ohio, how are you today? Well, no, the wildfire in Washington was actually intentionally set and ended up being arson. Oh. That's kind of crazy. I can't imagine being like an actual arsonist. I did remember in like 2020 it was like a big thing to not like actually commit arson, but make jokes about arson. And quite literally never understood. I figured out the reason why. I just can't fix it right now, but I do know why it's lower. It takes a while to come through. Hello, cute VTuber model. Thank you. I made it myself. Thank you. Hey, Ohio, how are you? Hey, Ohio. Heat wave. Yeah, I can survive a heat wave. Those are like super chill. This heat waves are like super chill. Heat waves are so chill. Why Wi-Fi or like Twitch settings? No, I'd have to go into my Twitch settings. My chat is showing up fine. The YouTube, also we finished this tier list, so. On YouTube, basically there's this little thing I can press saying, do you want ultra low latency on chat or do you just want low latency? And unfortunately, I have it on low latency, not ultra low latency, so, but I can't change that setting now that I already started stream, so. It's a little unfortunate, huh? What? My dog. Yeah, but then 2 days later, we ended up catching the arsonist. Oh, good. Heat waves is just every day in summer. I've had a heat advisory for the past 4 months. Every single day. It's hot. It's very hot. Oh my gosh. I saw this, what's it called? Like, video. Like, I saw this, like, video on TikTok, and it was like, Paris is melting, and they showed this, like, light. And then I checked in the comments, like, I low-key believed it, because obviously I'm not in Paris. I checked the light, like, not the light, I checked the comments, and they were like, dude, this was a car crash incident. Paris is not melting. Why are you spreading misinformation? But I just learned that European hospitals, they don't have air conditioning. What? Huh? Well, you have a great design. Thank you. Thank you. I tried. I drew and rigged it, but you can see that it's a little scuffed sometimes. Oh, the other day my phone ranked / beeped by the government. Huh? Did they want you to vote, maybe? They were just telling everyone not to barbecue. Oh. I thought I was going to die. My phone beeped so hard when I was in the shower. We've been told a few times to not, like, throw bonfires. Yeah. I also remember one time when I was, like, younger, my older sister was watching me, and, we were, like, sitting down, and I was like, hey, Sister Snow, I smell fire. And she was like, no, you don't. And I was like, no, I smell fire. And then we started freaking out, wondering if there was an electrical, like, fire somewhere. So we were, like, looking at all the outlets, being like, what do we do? What do we do? We looked outside, and, like, a few miles away, there was a humongosaurus fire happening. Now, we know, it wasn't a house fire. It was an intentional burn. But it was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. I know European houses don't have AC, but I think hospitals would. Right? But they don't. They don't. They just don't. But, you know, whatever. They just don't. Alright. It's back. Don't worry about it. It's back. Don't worry about it. It's back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Your imagination isn't real. It's always been here. But yeah. Yeah. Homungosaurus. Exactly. Present. Hey, Ohio, Toby. What even is your stream streak at this point? I thought the forest fire stole the chat icon. Well, who knows? Maybe it did. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. You'll never know. You'll never know. Hey, Ohio, Toby. How are you today? How are you today? But yeah. Sometimes they do intentional burns when things get super dry because they'll just burn it themselves so they can control the fire, and then that actually reduces the amount of possible forest fires. It's kind of a crazy concept. Burn to not burn. Huh? Kind of strange. Kind of is a strange concept. But it works. It's also very interesting that after forest fires, actually, like, there's so much nature. Like, actually, all the ashes help nature. I'm like, what? Like, you'll get way more beautiful trees. You'll get way more beautiful trees after a forest fire because all the ash, like, rise. Like, helps, I don't know, it acts as compost or something? I remember learning this in my not political science, my environmental science class in, like, uni. I learned that in middle school. I learned it, well, I knew that. I learned about it, but I learned about it in detail, like what plants come first, etc. in uni or college or whatever you want to call it. Which is pretty cool. I like learning. I don't really remember all the details, not gonna lie. I just took that class for credits, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I appreciated it. I appreciated it. I appreciate it. I'm just whittling to my song. Alright. Something about the nutrients going back to the soil or something. Yeah, because ash is a compost. I didn't know that ashes were a compost because I used to garden. I have a black thumb, bro. I have like a red thumb. If that's the opposite of green thumb, I have a red thumb. I'm horrible at planting plants. Horrible. Middle school geography, or was it high school? I forgot. I have no idea. Geography? Why would you learn that in geography? That doesn't seem very geographical. That sounds like environmental. Or earth science. Gardening stream? When? I don't garden anymore. This was years ago. This was like forever ago. This was years and years ago. I gardened. I was not good at it. And I remember I was so sad because I grew one tomato. And I was like, Mama Snow, please use my one tomato. And it was so gross looking, and she was like, yeah, sure. And she never used that one tomato. We also don't like tomatoes. Why were we growing tomatoes if we don't like tomatoes? Back then in school, before college/uni, everything was under the umbrella subject of geography. Everything, not in my case, everything was under the umbrella of earth science. Not geography. Geography? Oh, that's so interesting. Like, social sciences, geography, clouds, geology was just in geography for my school. We had earth science, physical science, mathematics, language arts, social studies. What else? Extracurriculars. I don't know. Is that college classes? No, that was high school and middle school. That was high school and middle school. College classes aren't necessarily put in categories. They're just sort of, you kind of just look up what class you... I mean, maybe they are. I've just never really asked my advisor that, I guess. For me, it's just like, I look up the class that I know I need, and I sign up for that class, but they're not under categories. You just look up the class and sign up for it. But yeah, mine was never put in categories. I mean, categorized based on major sometimes. Or like, based on like, is this a, what am I thinking? Like, is this a, like, required class or not? Required credit. Oh, it's just like history, geography, bio, physics, chem, maths, additional further maths, etc. for me. Yeah, that's how my college works. Ish. I mean, kind of. History was under social studies for us. Because, like, we didn't make everything classes. I mean, there were classes, but classes were in certain categories. Like, physics was under, physical science. Geography was under social studies, actually. And then, like, environmental science was under earth science. You know. Chem. I don't know what chem would be under. Physical science? Unsure. Maths. British maths. Anyways, I have some, oh, hi, hello, Josh. I am so sorry, but I have bad news, guys. Unfortunately, since I had to move the stream to later, I have to go now. However, the YouTube shorts are back. So you guys can go watch YouTube shorts, and there'll be another one at 8 p.m. EDT today. No Solo Peak. That's on Sunday. No, Solo Peak's on Sunday. Today's just chatting. Solo Peak is on Sunday. Don't worry, there's still gonna be Solo Peak. It's just on Sunday, as the schedule says. Yeah. Don't worry, I wouldn't lie to you guys like that. I'm still very excited to play Solo Peak on Sunday. I've been practicing. I've been training. I've still never completed it solo, but I've been practicing and training with friends, so I can get that badge. I want that badge. I want that achievement of finishing Solo Peak, because you get a really cool badge for it, and that's why I'm doing it on stream. So it's a little less boring. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day.